A well-balanced diet is key to a healthy and long life. Now, this means eating foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Actually, recent studies from Harvard Medical School have shown that people with a low intake of antioxidant-rich foods were at an increased risk of developing a number of chronic diseases. So what are the top sources for these substances? On the program today, we'll talk more about antioxidants, why they're important, and the best foods in which they're found. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez, and this is MedTalk Health Talk on CNN Philippines. The term antioxidants has become a buzzword as of late. Our guests are here today to tell us about their benefits and where to find them. With us is Dr. Paulo Borja. He's an internal medicine specialist from the Asian Hospital and Medical Center. Also with us is Ms. Emmy Lavia. She is a nutritionist, dietitian, and chief of the dietary department in the Philippine General Hospital. Antioxidants are a vital part of a healthy diet. We need them to protect ourselves from free radicals. So to first understand what they are, we need to know what free radicals are. Doc Paulo, can you explain what free radicals are and the relation to antioxidants?
Free radicals are unstable compounds in your body that accumulate from cellular metabolism or even through natural processes that occur in the human body. Free radicals can cause harm if their levels become too high. They're linked to multiple conditions, including diabetes and cancer. Although it's also important to note that your body has its own natural protection or antioxidant defenses to keep free radicals levels in check or in the right amount. Free radicals are actually essential in our body as well and will serve other functions. So it's not entirely damaging to the body, but we need it at the right amount of levels, and our human body has its own way of keeping it at that level.
So what happens, Paulo, when we're exposed to too much free radicals? There's a process here also, a scientific term called oxidative stress. Tell us more about this.
Oxidative stress is an imbalance between the compounds that I mentioned earlier. When there is too much free radicals and not enough antioxidants in your body, oxidative stress occurs. Oxidation is a normal process that occurs in your body. In fact, the presence of the right amount of free radicals, as I mentioned, is necessary. However, an imbalance of too much free radical can cause cellular damage too. When there are too much free radicals present, more than antioxidants, the free radicals can start doing damage to fatty tissue, DNA, and proteins in your body. These include diabetes, hardening of the blood vessels, inflammatory conditions, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Oxidative stress can also trigger neurodegenerative diseases such as Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, and even cancer. Oxidative stress also contributes heavily to aging.
If the body isn't able to balance it themselves, how can exogenous or external sources of antioxidants help?
So antioxidants are substances that can prevent or slow down damage to cells caused by these free radicals. So as I mentioned, free radicals are very unstable. Antioxidants are produced by your body endogenously or inside the body naturally. But additional exogenous antioxidants can also help so that you can actually, in the right amount of antioxidants, balance out those free radicals.
Actually, your body has its own antioxidant defenses to begin with, but they can also be found in food. And there is good evidence that suggests that the higher intakes of antioxidant-rich food, the lower the risk of oxidative stress-related diseases. Ngayon, ang tanong ko sa iyo, Ms. Emmy, anong mga pagkain ang magandang sources ng mga antioxidants?
Ang antioxidants po can be that are found in food are those that are found in highly pigmented natural foods. So you choose foods that are red or pink in color, you get the antioxidant lycopene. Examples of this would be tomatoes, watermelon, apples. Pag very red daw po ang mga food, these are good for the heart and the brain. Another thing is the violet pigmented food items like grapes. Sa local, pwede ito yung mga talong or eggplant. Then we also have yung highly pigmented na red-violet na dragon fruit, onions. Ito po ay mataas dun sa tinatawag na resveratrol.
But Paolo, I want to ask you, so Ms. Emmy just mentioned a whole bunch of foods that are rich in antioxidants. Does this mean that our viewers should just concentrate on these foods and eat as many as they can to reap the benefits of antioxidants?
The body already has a natural production of antioxidants in the body. Your body cells naturally produce some very powerful antioxidants, such as alpha lipoic acid and glutathione, actually. The foods you eat supply other antioxidants such as vitamin C and E. So fruits and vegetables, as mentioned earlier, are full of compounds, phytochemicals that have a lot of antioxidant properties as well. But we want to focus in on the supplements that you can take. Actually, that is where you might have trouble balancing it out. No? High doses of antioxidants in the form of supplements can be very troublesome for the body too. No? So that's what we don't want to happen. If taken in high doses, they might actually cause more harm than good. It can lead for your immune system to work improperly, might alter the natural good function of free radicals in destroying pathogens.
Aside from the diet being an essential source of antioxidants, antioxidant supplements may be effective, they may not be so good for your body as well. And we'll discuss that when we return. We're your partners in healthcare, so keep it here on MedTalk Health Talk, only on CNN Philippines. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez and welcome back to MedTalk Health Talk on CNN Philippines. Doc Paolo, you mentioned this, you alluded to this a little bit, how supplements can mess up that balance. My question now is, how would someone know if they do need supplement antioxidants?
As mentioned earlier, the foods that are rich in antioxidants are more of your plant foods. No? So that's your fruits and your vegetables. If you note that you don't have a lot of intake of these, no? Supplementation of antioxidants can actually work for you, especially if you're not very alluded to the taste or to particular dishes that is plant-based. So as I mentioned earlier, it has to be in the right amount. So every bottle of antioxidant, or even with consultations with your doctors, they would prescribe you the right amount of a particular antioxidant to take that would keep you in balance and not actually be overtaking it or overdosing it, or worse, taking it in very high doses that can cause more damage to your body than good.
Miss Emmy, tanungin naman kita ngayon, when it comes to supplements, compared to the natural food, how would we compare itong mga supplements na pwedeng bilhin, pwedeng inumin na lang?
From the nutritionist standpoint, we would always emphasize on getting the nutrients and the antioxidants that we need from the natural food. It's very simple to get the recommended level of antioxidants in the body. As I have mentioned earlier, if you would just pick two colors of two servings or two pieces of each color of the food mentioned earlier, you would be able to meet the recommended requirements of the body. So as far as nutritionists are concerned, if you get a balanced diet, if you eat a variety of foods, then we really do not recommend supplements.
Let's remind our viewers again on what can happen to the body if that balance is off. There's too much antioxidants, not enough free radicals. What can happen to our body then?
Studies show that excessive intake or high doses of antioxidants taken exogenously or outside of your body going in, meaning it's unnatural or not produced inside your body, if taken in high doses, might actually cause more harm than good. So it can lead for your immune system to work improperly, might alter the natural good function of free radicals in destroying pathogens. It can also cause some irregularities in cellular processes of your metabolism. So again, I would like to point out the studies show these irregularities can only occur in extremely high doses of antioxidants.
Please inform the audience on how they should view antioxidants when they see so many of its benefits on the shelves, on packagings and everything. What kind of thought process should our viewers have?
By the word itself, supplement, it should just supplement your natural diet. That definitely the natural sources of antioxidants should be the main focus of your diet. So that's your plant-based foods, so your fruits and vegetables. They are very good sources of antioxidants. And the supplements are just to supplement, or to support that diet. So the natural sources are really good, But supplementation, if needed, should be prescribed or should be at least advised by your doctor.
Miss Emmy, remind natin ulit ang mga viewers natin kung ano ang maganda. What is a proper nutritional meal? What does it look like?
It should have different sets of food items. No single food would supply all the needs of the body. It would not be able to protect that. So it's important that you get a lot of colorful food items in your plate every day. So make sure that you get the green colored vegetables, mga talbos ng kamote, kangkong, okra. These are good sources of your antioxidants. It does not need to be expensive. We can get it from talipapa or the market, or some are growing these vegetables themselves. So even the sources of protein that would come from soybeans, these are good sources of antioxidants. So plant-based, so more of fruits, vegetables, grains, cereals, and soybeans.
So there are many sources of antioxidants and you can easily add them to your diet. More on this when we return. Your health is our mission here on MedTalk Health Talk. You're watching CNN Philippines. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez, and this is MedTalk Health Talk on CNN Philippines. Believe it or not, coffee and green tea are loaded with a lot of antioxidants. Miss Emmy, pag-usapan naman natin to, coffee at tea. Palakas pala ito sa mga antioxidants. How should our viewers take this? Gano'ng kadaming coffee, tea ang masustansya sa katawan?
Coffees and teas are also sources of antioxidants in the form of polyphenol. But then again, there's no truth that if you take a lot of coffee or green tea or black tea, this would benefit the body. Anything in excess is also bad because you have to take into consideration, true enough, it contains antioxidants, but these also contain caffeine, which could be harmful to the body. So the safe limit for caffeine is only around 400 milligrams per day for humans. So that's around 4 cups per day for coffee. But it would also be on a case-to-case basis because there are some individuals who are sensitive to caffeine and would react badly to it. Some may have anxiety disorders, sleep disorders. So you have to take everything in check and balance. So if you need a kick, you want to be stimulated, you better to take coffee than tea. But the benefit of tea, slow yung release niya ng caffeine. That's why people who take tea would be alert on a longer period of time.
Now, someone who is watching might think, okay, if I am diagnosed with diabetes, can antioxidants help my current chronic disease? What should our viewers be wary about how realistic antioxidants are?
You always have to remember that, yes, antioxidants can help in trying to decrease the progression of the inflammation or the oxidative stress being caused by the free radicals that actually contributed to their current condition. But again, the key word there is it just contributed to their condition. There's still a lot of other factors. So there could be lifestyle factors, hereditary factors that led to their current medical condition. So that's the same case in hypertension, diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. Also, they have to still continue taking their medications, their prescription medications, their maintenance medications for their particular condition. Yes, antioxidants can have a contributory therapeutic effect, but again, it's just contributory. We still have to continue taking our current maintenance medications for those conditions.
Now, Paolo, you mentioned also how important it is in order to have that balance. Now, for those of our viewers who are trying to get into that healthy lifestyle, who are trying to be healthy for that matter, should antioxidant supplements be in the regimen?
Taken in the right amounts, for example, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, those are examples of your vitamin antioxidants. If taken in the right amount, yes, they can contribute a lot to living a healthy lifestyle. Again, it will decrease the risk of oxidative stress, keeps your free radicals in the right amount. And again, it would be preventive for a lot of diseases. For those who don't have a family history of hypertension, diabetes, cancers, this will actually decrease the risk of them developing these conditions, especially if they're exposed to a lot of triggers for these conditions, such as pollution, radiation, that we have all around us right now. So definitely, I would advise that supplementation can definitely be beneficial for these patients.
Ultimately, as with most things in life, consuming things in moderation is what we want to watch out for. Dr. Paulo Borja and Ms. Emmy Lavia, any final health tips before we go? I'll start first with Ms. Emmy.
It's important that we integrate antioxidants in our diet. So be mindful of what we eat. So make sure that you incorporate all the colors of make your plate very colorful so that you may be able to achieve a diet that would provide you the antioxidants that you need. So coffee and tea have antioxidants, but bear in mind they have their good points, but don't take anything in excess because that would cause also harmful effects on your body if you're sensitive to it.
And Paolo, of course, any final tips for our viewers?
So my takeaway message here is to never consume too much. Always regulate your intake. It's always best to get the advice of your doctors and your nutritionists when it comes to your diet, when it comes to antioxidant supplementation. And again, don't be too focused on just one certain therapeutic mode. For example, with antioxidants, don't just be based on the antioxidants. Live a healthy lifestyle, eat healthy, and also have a lot of exercise. And again, always consult your physicians, your nutritionists for better advice for this.
Thank you very much, Dr. Paulo Borja and Ms. Emmy Lavia, for being with us today. We appreciate your time and your expertise, especially when it comes to antioxidants. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez, and we'll see you again next time here on MedTalk Health Talk.